right, RJ. This league has morphed from interior-based to perimeter-dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher-scoring style of game.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's Drummond, outside for Levine. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Atlanta ball.
Young against ball. Outside Young. Outside Hunter. Bay passes to Hunter. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Levine against Young. Shot by Levine, no good. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Now here's Murray. Three-pointer. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His three-point shot has improved every year.
DeRozan passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Young against ball. Outside Murray. On the wing, Bay. Uncovered. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Levine with a screen on Hunter. Outside Levine. Hunter against DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Young against ball. Stolen by Ball. It's a one-on-one situation. Pulls it from the corner to the wing on the left. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the
There's the drive. That one's good. This game is all even.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Right side Young. Inside. A Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Ball. Still no points. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Young misses. And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 2. And Williams punches it home.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Young looking for an opening. And the 3 off target. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Outside Levine. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now here's Young, and he gets it to go.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
DeRozan against Hunter. Here's Levine. The rebound by Murray.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Bay with it. Bay with a screen. And Hunter, here we go, from downtown. And it's Bay. That time on the assist by Hunter. Bay's got 5 now.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you...
Okay, knockout.
Wow. Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Here's Young. It's good.
Trae Young.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Hawks on top, up by 3. And we'll get things... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Okongwu. Shoots it from the high post, and it's Atlanta scoring again.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Hunter. DeRozan. DeRozan! Right in the heart of the D.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
Bay with a screen on Ball. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Murray against Levine. Back to Ball. Down low. Levine, tenacious inside.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Okongwu, a screen on Levine. Here's Murray. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Zach Levine.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. DeSumo comes in for Levine. And a change for the Hawks. Capella's checked in. Pass to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Now Bay. Capella, screen on Williams. Bay from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Murray passes to Capella. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Griffin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for DeJounte Murray. Pass to Bay. Bay with a screen. Mills against Ball. And Mills, here we go. And the basket is good.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Outside White. Fires the 3. Here's Ball. Buries it down low. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot. And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass the ball. Here's the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, check out Ball with the silky touch, putting a nice high arc on the shot.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Vucevic's shot is off. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Screen by Capella. And here's Mills from the arc. Capella, the pass to Griffin. Over Caruso. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
White for 3. Pass to Ball. And here is Vucevic. He's covered by Bay. And Vucevic slams it in.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Bay with a screen on White. Bay outside. Back to Bogdanovic. Driving in. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And Ball will bring it up here for the Chicago Bulls. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Caruso. From the arc. White, the pass to Caruso. Good chance here from Vucevic. Nails the wide open jumper. Vucevic has got 6.
Big man Vuce showing some quickness on that release.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with a Kongwu. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. The Hawks trailing. Now here's Young. Into the lane. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Young against Caruso. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peed.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. He misses the free throw.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Chicago leading. Outside Levine. Levine takes off, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
From the baseline, nice jump shot. DeRozan's got 9.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Slick drive by Young.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
DeRozan outside. With the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is under review.
These calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still key.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso is checked in. Bay, he's checked in for the Hawks. That's good from DeRozan.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in this game just continued to age like fine wine.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Young, the pass to Murray. And they double up Murray. Pass to Hunter. From deep. No good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. DeRozan with the ball. Nice move. Oh, look at DeRozan rise up.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Hunter. Murray with it. Picked up by DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Hunter passes to Bay. Over Williams. The kick out to Young. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine attacking. They get it back. Pass to Vucevic. To the inside. Outside Levine. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And that one's long.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Young drawing the double team. Bay finds a Kongwu. Now Murray. Over to the wing. Outside Young. For 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Young against Caruso. Soft touch off the glass. Caruso's got his first 2 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted 1st overall, and that's
Monstrous jam by Levine.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
Murray against Levine. Bay passes to Young. Outside for Bay. Murray with it. Bay with a screen on Levine. Levine with a steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Now here's DeRozan. Hunter covering. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Vucevic has got 9.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They finds Young. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. It's a one-on-one situation. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And here's Mills from the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And now the Bulls in transition. And the basket by DeRozan. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Griffin passes to Bogdanovic. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. The kick out to Griffin. Mills against Caruso. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Levine with a screen on Griffin. The 3 from DeRozan. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off them, just so smooth.
Puts up a 3. Mills, no good. The Bulls have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Levine for 3. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mills. And they're running. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First free throw is good.
First team foul.
And Williams drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Okongwu, a screen on Caruso. There's Young with the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine passes to Williams. Takes it inside. Drummond with the screen. Here's Levine. Bulls keep it alive. Drummond with the bucket.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Young misses.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
Pass to Young. Stolen by Caruso. Inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
DeRozan finds Drummond. Outside Levine. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Free throw line jumper, just 4 to shoot. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Drummond. To the paint with the clock winding down, and he jams it home with authority.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for DeMar DeRozan.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And it's Young again missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Levine.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Here's Levine for 3. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Boy, Zach Levine. Sheesh, that was mean.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but
Anthony, Hall of Famer. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
So the net starting five. They've got Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Back to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they pick up 2. DeRozan's got the opening field goal of the game for Chicago.
Boy, how about the body control from DeMar DeRozan? Just an outstanding score despite the hit.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
DeMar DeRozan finding his teammate with an on-time, on-target pass.
Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility. So accurate from the field and from the free throw line. Levine can score on all sorts of ways.
Into the lane. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. Williams with the block. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Finney-Smith. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. DeRozan's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now the pass to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
LaVine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
Ball finds DeRozan. Ball, a screen on Johnson. Back to Ball. On the wing, Williams. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, good with the triple.
2 minutes remaining.
That's trailed by 3.
2 minutes.
And from undrafted in 2016, Doris, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan leaves no doubt. What a finish.
Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Spins. Back to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. And it's in there.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Vucevic. Pulls up on the wing. Tries again. Sweet move. And DeRozan with the layup. DeRozan's got 6.
Well, DeMar DeRozan has a knack for putting the ball in the basket right there. Gets a rebound and puts it in.
Bridges outside. They set the pick. A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot. He has 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball against Dinwiddie. And it's Ball penetrating. And the jam by Levine.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Dinwiddie finds Finney Smith. To the paint. And finished off by Finney Smith.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Levine inside the three-point line. And that one released in time, but no good. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
15.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Wilsey, DeRozan, and Williams playing it forward.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Levine, here we go. Bridges with the board.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Finney Smith. He's started by Williams. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 3. Bridges a screen on Caruso. Bridges outside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
So it's Chicago now. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. DeRozan passes to Caruso. Williams sets a screen for DeRozan. For the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Brooklyn with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Dinwiddie outside. Launches it. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
They grab their own miss. Williams kicks to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And the Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn leading by 3. Johnson, the pass to Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And let them hear you.
Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Patrick Williams. Torrey Craig comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Levine. White the pass to Drummond. And the layup is good.
Boy, not much you can do against Andre Drummond. He's skillful enough that if a defender is trying to take away an opportunity, he can still score it.
Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. That one is off. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. And he sinks the second.
Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in the game, and you make a 15-foot jump shot. Now you're a real threat.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Chicago.
And so Caruso nails both of them. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Simmons. And that one is good.
Ben Simmons, what a dribble drive. How about the handle? Woo!
Caruso against Simmons. There's the feed to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Claxton. And he drops it in from the low post.
2 minutes.
And the Nets lead by 4.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Caruso, a screen on Thomas. White goes in, and good that time.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Here's Simmons. And it goes down 2 points. Simmons got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Drummond with a screen on Simmons. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
One shot.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Drummond. The pass to Vucevic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic is a lot to handle. Does a great job drawing that contact.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Torrey Craig. Zach LaVine's checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, we know Ben Simmons loves to set his teammates up. They love playing with this guy.
Walker against DeRozan. A shot missing. Simmons with the defensive effort. 43 seconds left in the first half of the game. Inside, Thomas. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 6. Ball sets a screen for DeRozan. Shoots over Walker. It's rebounded by O'Neal. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Thomas, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
LaVine, a screen on Simmons. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
That'll do it for the first half. Nets lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Brooklyn leading by 8. Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. O'Neal is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Walker. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thomas in at the 2 spot. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Doing his thing right there. DeMar DeRozan flies to the 10 and caps off the drive with a big-time finish.
And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it.
Bulls ball.
Into the Bulls, shooting for the game at 42%. Ball is screen on Thomas. Bean passes to Williams. Levine against O'Neal. Levine's shot is off. And the Nets with possession. To the inside, Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Stolen by Ball. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. It's deflected. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Crosses over. Dinwiddie makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets. Chicago calls timeout.
It's time for
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
Brooklyn leading by 12.
Get loud. 3 yards. 3-1-2.
Dinwiddie right side. There's Thomas with the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball finds Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Levine's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. Here's Dinwiddie, and he lays it straight in. Dinwiddie's got 10 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
For 3, Levine. Again, Levine missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And O'Neal gets it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Levine. He kicks it to Drummond. Here's DeRozan. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 10.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Down low. Excellent D there from Williams.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Levine looking around. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Bridges in for Cameron Thomas. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. DeRozan against Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Off target with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
DeRozan passes to Williams. Now Drummond. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Bridges outside. Locked loose. Stolen by Ball. Launches a 3. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
It has been years and years of productivity for DeMar DeRozan on the offensive end. This guy is just so crafty.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. No good again that time. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Dishes it to Drummond. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Substitution on the court.
.12 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires the three. Caruso, no good. Just 3 on the clock, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll get going after this.
The time is here.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
2 minutes.
And here are the Bulls now. Trailing here by 8. They've got Torrey Craig. All out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Yeah, I just love seeing it ball, put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup. Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Bulls shooting not great, 40% for the game. Outside, Ball. And he drives in, and Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Here's Simmons. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
White setting the pick for Caruso. He dishes it to White. Pass to Craig. Simmons working it over. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
Chicago calls timeout, and the Bulls with some changes. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Kobe White, and Levine subbed in for Alex Caruso. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pull on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Vucevic, and he finishes nicely on the lane.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Simmons left side. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's DeRozan. There's the drive.
Well, that's the attacking style of DeMar DeRozan. It's why he gets to the free throw line with such frequency. He's such a hard driver.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Back to Finney-Smith. 4 on the shot clock. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. And the Nets lead by 9.
You love the aggressive approach right there. Finney-Smith inside under duress of the contest. Woo-hoo!
And DeRozan. Here we go. It's good. DeRozan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Floats one. Bridges with some nice defense. Nets leading by 7. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Claxton. Bridges outside. And that one drops for him.
Well, Bridges has this floater in the bag of tricks, and you've got to be able to pull it out at the appropriate time.
Ball, a screen on Bridges. Bean passes the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Inside. It's stolen. Fires the three. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of the 7. Here's Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
At the line for Chicago.
And so Levine nails both of them. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Bridges attacking. Johnson surveying the floor. They get the rebound. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. Here's Chicago.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over. And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean,
Backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And it's in there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Hunter. High post Young. Wide open. And that's good for two.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Dinwiddie against Young. Here's Finney-Smith, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Outside Young, pass to Johnson. Johnson a screen on Dinwiddie. Okongwu with it from outside the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Claxton on the take.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And a deep three from Young knocks down the triple. Young's got 5 points.
The first thing that jumps out about Trae Young, the limitless range.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. And a two-handed jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Okongwu a screen on Bridges. Young on the attack. Dinwiddie against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Bridges outside. Finney-Smith a screen. Here's the three. And Bridges good for three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Young against Bridges. Young on the attack. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 7.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Dinwiddie against Young. 2 points. That one goes.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Now to the lineup for your Hawks. Number 41.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Murray, no good. The Nets have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Down low. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
I like that. Punch it inside. These usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Young. There's the drive. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Definitely undersized, but Trae Young has heart.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Atlanta with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Shot clock at 6. Bey outside. The 3. Brooklyn with the board. 56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Dinwiddie goes in. Out to Bridges. Out to the right wing. To the paint. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
Young looking for an opening. Bey outside. Pass to Okongwu. Murray inside. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And Down it goes. 2 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. Shoots over Okongwu. Good D by Okongwu.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Young. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When it comes to the combination of passing and scoring, Trae Young's hard to beat.
And the second free throw is good. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets leading by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Bey and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Outside, Finney-Smith.
Woo, staying active on defense. Sadiq Bey making his presence felt.
Claxton attacking. The shot's good. Claxton's gotten his second bucket.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Young from long range. Connects from downtown. Young's got 13 now.
Everything is within Trae Young's range.
Johnson a screen on Young. Here's Dinwiddie. And he slams it in one-handed.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Finney-Smith with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Inside. Johnson with a bucket.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Hunter, good.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
And Smitty now in the first year of his rookie extension. DeAndre Hunter, the former number 4 overall pick.
BA, injuries have been a hindrance early in his career, but he has a chance, in my opinion, to be one of the best wing defenders in the game.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Murray deciding where to go with it. And the Hawks with another 3.
Clever play by DeJounte, carving out some space for himself.
Johnson a screen on Young. Outside Johnson. Dinwiddie against Young. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Get loud, fans! On the court is your Hype Squad!
Bogdan Bogdanović checked in for Trae Young. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Hunter. Bey left side. To the inside. Bogdanović. The shot, no good. Good D by Simmons. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Okongwu, a screen on Simmons. Bogdanović passes to Okongwu. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Bey. Takes the three. He buries it from three. Bay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Simmons. That one's good for two. And the Nets lead by 6. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
4 on the clock. Back to Okongwu. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Bay. Griffin, he's checked in for Hunter, and it's Mills in for Murray. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
And here's Mills from the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
Number 33.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. There's a screen by Johnson. Bogdanovich from long range. Counted from distance. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Simmons looking around. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. To the middle. Here's Capella. Capella, screen on Simmons. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires at the elbow. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Simmons with it. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Jock Vaughn to start the second half. They've got Royce O'Neal. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's Walker. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Outside Mills. Three-pointer off the mark. The Nets with a lead. Here's Thomas. Down low. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
An open look for Simmons. Drains it from 9 feet away. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Up top, Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here he goes. Back to Capella. Up top, Mills. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Simmons. And Mills pulls it down. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Capella in the high post. Pass to Johnson. Now Griffin. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Watford's checked in for Claxton. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Simmons against Young. Now here's Simmons. Defense right on it.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Bay with a screen on Simmons. Here goes Trey. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
The big man's got handles. I mean, you know, sometimes you can forget that Simmons is a good ball handler.
Picked up by Okongwu. Murray for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
Murray up top. 7 points in the game.
Beautiful body control in the air from DeJounte Murray.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Young, the pass to Hunter. On the wing, Murray. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Watford. Beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Bay with a screen on Walker. There's Young with the 3. Okongwu, high post.
Next foul.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
Team first. Substitution on the board.
30 seconds left in the third. Okongwu, the pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Bay. That one a little long.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Bridges outside. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Brooklyn finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Claxton. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Bay with a screen. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Dinwiddie against Hunter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nets lead by 10.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Back to Okongwu. Outside for Bay. Hands it from the wing.
Sadiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
Dinwiddie outside. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Hunter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And the net shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Dinwiddie goes in. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And the dunk by Bay.
Sadiq Bey uses his size and strength to hammer that one down.
Young against Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. And the layup falls.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Young, the pass to Hunter. Bay with a screen. Hunter finds Bay. Outside Murray. No good on the triple.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Johnson passes to Claxton. Over Young. The kick out to Johnson. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
A nice shot by Young.
Trey is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. High arcing shot. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
He drops it from range.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Good D by Murray. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter of this one. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. On the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Pass to Bay, launches a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Stolen by Young. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hunter passes to Murray. Over to the left wing. Okongwu. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one. And they go to the intentional foul.
8 seconds. Team started. Shooting.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
2.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball. Clutch. We saw this from Hunter in college. You can trust him with the game on the line.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And Murray launches it from deep. No good. So we see the Nets get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
Be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Ball in at the point. From downtown, it's good from long range. Ball's got his team on the board to start the game for the Bulls.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Pass to Bay. The three. Drains the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Ball. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Murray, the pass to Bay. Bay with the screen for Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu a screen. Young, no good. Chicago with the ball. To the inside. Here's Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Hunter dishes to Murray. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
What growth from DeJounte Murray since coming into the league. Started as a role player, turned himself into an all-star.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game.
DeJounte Murray.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Here's Ball. Outside, Levine. He kicks it to Vucevic. The offensive rebound, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, Atlanta. For 3, Levine, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, and we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
Young pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Levine. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Man, good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Ball against Young. Bay with the screen for Young. The pass to Bay. The basket good off the assist from Young. Bay's got 6. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by the Hawks. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Young kicks to Bay. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, man, easy money for Young. When someone's that wide open, he's going to turn it into a bucket.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
15 seconds.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. For 3, Murray. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for Atlanta.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Caruso. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Start it.
Get back and let them hear you.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Drummond sets the screen for Vucevic. Back to Drummond. Over Okongwu. They get it again. And Drummond kicks to Vucevic. Goes up again. Out to DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. And at last, they get one to fall.
Now, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
It's up a three, and that's good. Trae Young for three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Vucevic. Down low. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, Drummond is always one of the league leaders in putback jams. Another one there.
Young against Caruso. Lets it fly. Again, the Hawks score.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Vucevic setting the pick for Caruso. Driving the lane. 6 to shoot. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 5 now.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick triggers.
Young for three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Here's Levine. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Such a rangy defender. DeJounte Murray using that length. It gives him an edge.
Saddiq Bey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
The post pairing, Bey along with Okongwu. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in a corner. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge. Go find a great mentor.
Passes it to Hunter. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Bey. And Bey throws it down.
Now, there are nights where Bey can get into a groove, and it's very hard to slow down.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Off on the layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but there's like plenty of room.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Bulls trail by 9. Vucevic is screen on Hunter and stolen by Hunter. The finish. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backcourt. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Williams, he's checked in for Andre Drummond.
Number 44.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
And Young kicks to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And DeRozan, here we go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Outside for Murray. Pass to Bay. Hunter with it. Back to Bay. Just 5 on the clock. Murray, good.
And look at Murray's mechanics, making that corner 3 look easy.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Bulls. 15-point game. Outside, Levine. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 8 points.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Caruso.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Murray for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Bulls trail by 18. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says, always stayed positive with me and my family. I'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. DA, thanks so much for the report. Bay with a screen on Caruso. And he makes good on the layup. Bay's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trey able to make the play.
That one goes. Counting. He has 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
DeRozan with a screen for Levine. To the middle. On the wing, DeRozan. Connects from three-point range. DeRozan's got 7.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
Young finds Okongwu. Murray against Levine. Murray the pass to Okongwu. Young outside. No good on the triple. Outside, Levine. A three-pointer off the mark. That shot misses.
Stellar defense from DeRozan, using his athleticism well to just alter the shot.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Saddiq Bey, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Nice D from Levine.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's DeRozan and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Levine. Williams passes to Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. Levine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And the jump by Capella.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
DeRozan against Griffin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
DeRozan is such an even player. He works hard on both sides of the floor and never seems to lose himself in the moment. Very intelligent in his approach.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Johnson with a screen on Levine. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams sets a screen for Levine. Dishes it to Williams. Back to Levine. The feed to Williams. Can't get it to fall. Atlanta leading by 13. Mills dishes to Capella. Back to Mills. Fires for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, dynamic 2-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Bogdanovich against Levine. Capella sends a screen for Bogdanovich. And the pass to Capella. Now the dish to Mills. For 3. And the dunk by Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
Levine kicks to Drummond.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Bogdanovich wide open. Nailed from 3-point land. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Levine against Griffin. And Levine, here we go. That one, no good. Griffin with some nice D. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mills. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Bulls, Terry's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Levine. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
As things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And 1:01 left in the 3rd. Johnson with a screen on Caruso. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
It's Drummond with the drive. And he gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Drummond.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And Murray's subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Inside, here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
Now Murray, 13 points in the game. Plays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks ahead, up. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Atlanta leading by 16. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Levine wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got 9 points now in just the second half. Atlanta's shooting an incredible 64% for the field in this game. Here's Young. Feeds to Murray. Passes it to Bay. Hunter on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Yeah, you can tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find it.
Here's DeRozan, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Young against Ball. Young dishes to Murray. Clock at 6. Down low. Okongwu down low. Vucevic defending. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. They get it back. Kick out to Levine. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu with the screen from Murray. Sinks the triple. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Back to Levine. The kick out to Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
The Hawks leading by 13. Looking to get it going. Pass to Hunter. Lets the three fly. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
Tipped away. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Back to Bay. And Bay throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Okongwu finds Hunter. shoots. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
There's a screen. Levine for three. Out to the right wing. Young against Ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Trae Young.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Puts it up off the inbound. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And when you're a high usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Alex Caruso is checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Ball. So it's the Hawks now. Murray left side. There's the pass to Bay. Just 5 on the clock. Young from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DeRozan passes to Williams. Back to DeRozan. Launches a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-5 run. Bay kicks to Murray. And here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. Puts one up from 19. And he gets it to go.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry.
Well, Richard, we could be in for a low-scoring game here. Two teams that pride themselves on their defense.
Yes, but just because it's low scoring doesn't mean the quality of basketball isn't great. It's going to be more of a chess match than it is a track meet, though.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. And it's Ball in at the 1. Outside Levine. Ball, a screen on Bridges. Levine finds Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Levine. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed.
Selfless player, Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Here's Dinwiddie. The kick out to Johnson. Finney Smith, a screen. Floats one up to count the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Levine. Ball, a screen on Bridges. Here's Levine for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Levine's got 5.
A more effective playmaker than he gets credit for. Levine solid at sizing up defenses and taking what they give him.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Pass to Finney Smith. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. The 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Richard, you gotta love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And that one is stuffed right through.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And DeRozan, here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Vucevic against Johnson. Screen by Claxton to the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
And Claxton comes to help. Here's Levine. Nice D from Bridges. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Finney Smith. Fires the 3. They get it back.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Vucevic. No points so far. DeRozan outside. Off target from 3-point range. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Screen by Claxton. And Dinwiddie, here we go. Oh, yes! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
The Bulls have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
DeRozan passes the ball, and Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Knocked away, and as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Bridges against Levine, and the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Ball looks over the floor, back to Levine. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and he comes up with a bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Finney Smith passes to Claxton, and that one is hammered home.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Bridges. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now into the lineup for your next number 10, Ben Simmons.
5 ticks left to play in the first. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ball with a steal. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Ben Simmons is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
Look, they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
At the line, Mikal.
The free throw is off from Bridges. And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
And it's DeRozan missing. DeRozan's gone just 1 for 4 so far. To the inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Chicago grabs the miss. And here's Caruso outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Alex Caruso. Second for
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Muscling it home, DeRozan.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Here's Simmons, and slam dunk by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
first personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan. Shooting 2.
DeRozan hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Simmons against White. The teardrop. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The kick out to White. Drummond, the screen on Simmons. It's White with a drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
The offensive rebound. Blocked. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
DeRozan outside. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Second quarter.
White against Simmons. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
How about that? Simmons stays strong and gives the end one chance.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Walker comes in for Bridges.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Drummond, the screen on Simmons. White, the pass to Drummond. The kick out to White. All sorts of time, and the shot goes down. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
They set the pick. Outside Walker. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good work defensively by DeRozan. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 10. White with it. Claxton picks him up. DeRozan looks it over. Clock at 6. Inside. The kick out to White. Oh, sent away with authority. Watford's checked in for Claxton.
Substitutions on the court.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Pass to Watford. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. There's the triple. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Walker pulls down the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
On the court.
7 seconds left in the half. Watford with a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
He's a mix of long arms and strength. Vooch is able to disrupt just about any play.
And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be back in a moment.
One more time, fans.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
On the court for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Torrey Craig out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Levine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And listen to me, once Levine gets a lane, he's going to charge. Earning the foul in the process, just a beautiful thing.
Both free throws good from Levine. Well, the Nets shooting has been incredible, 72%. Watford with a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Dinwiddie's got 10 points.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Something that impresses with Spencer Dinwiddie, Richard, is his adaptability.
A player who is ready for any challenge or any situation. Part of what makes him so great is just his sheer confidence. Dinwiddie believes in his own ability to get it done out there, B.A.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
For three, Dinwiddie. And the Nets, another three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Vucevic. Wide open look. And he hits the jumper.
Big man Vuce showing some quickness on that release.
Vucevic with a steal. Now here's Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Oh, Levine! The value of size in the backcourt.
Levine fighting for it inside, staying aggressive.
Dinwiddie against Ball. Here's Dinwiddie. 13 points in the game. To the inside, Watford. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. He's got 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Outside for Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Watford with a screen. Shot blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. A full line change here for Brooklyn. Williams is checked in for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for DeSumo. 6 to shoot. Bridges passes to Claxton. Over Vucevic. And the Nets miss again.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And he can't get that one.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's Simmons. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
Ball, a screen on Bridges. To the middle. Ball passes to Levine. Ball, a screen on Simmons. Here's Levine. Oh, Zach Levine takes flight.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third. And that one's good. Simmons.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim. And look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
Levine passes to Vucevic. And here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. 18 feet out. The rebound by Simmons.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
For 3, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's your home squad. Get loud and let me hear you.
40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bridges against Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to DeRozan. DeRozan gets inside and scores.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
Here's Simmons, and he makes it on the layup. Simmons has got 13.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Williams, a screen on Simmons. Ball no good. And here's Simmons. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Johnson. Ben Simmons is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. And there's the 3-second violation. And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Bulls shooting is around 55% so far. Outside Levine. Back to Caruso. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Caruso. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Working his way inside, Vuce ready to battle for it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. Levine against Johnson. On the wing, Caruso. Levine passes to Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Oh, the long-range prowess of Levine.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Timeout called, the Nets. At this point of the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
As always, Allie, we thank you. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Finney-Smith, a screen. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 7.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Caruso against Dinwiddie. Down low. Out to Bridges. Six on the shot clock. Here's Finney-Smith. And he dunks it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Vucevic against Dinwiddie. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. Basket's good.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Pass to Williams. Out to the wing. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. And here's Caruso outside. Claxton with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Nets.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Claxton. Bridges outside. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. For 3. Sinks the tray.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Chicago ball.
And here's Caruso outside on the money.
And what were they thinking, leaving 3 guys, like 3 open on the perimeter? They got what they asked for.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one, even early on in this game.
2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And it's the Hawks to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the 1. Fires the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3-ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Kept alive.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Bay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for the Hawks, Sadiq Bay.
Bay hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And yes, it's good.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Young left side. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hunter, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Brooklyn's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the inside. Rebound, Atlanta.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. To the middle. And there's Bridges on the assist by Johnson.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Young against Bridges. Young pass to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Hunter dishes to Young. Over Bridges. Young's shot is off. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Murray against Bridges.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Fires it up. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Indoors, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings you have got to plan for.
It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Here's Claxton. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Young. He dishes it to Murray. And Young kicks to Bay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu with a screen on Dinwiddie. Young passes to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Okongwu. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Dinwiddie against Young. Down low. Here's Claxton. And it's sent back by Okongwu. They get it back. Murray against Bridges. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And there's the pass to Bridges. Back to Claxton. And he jams it with authority.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Simmons. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Young. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Count it. Simmons got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Good on the bucket. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
The drive by Simmons. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Bay with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. They get it again. Here's Okongwu. The layup missed.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Over in the corner, Claxton. Simmons passes to Finney-Smith. Bridges against Okongwu. And Mikal Bridges with the 3. Bridges has got 5.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And Okongwu slams it in.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Simmons. Over in the corner, Claxton. Oh, good with the triple. The Hawks trailing. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Young. Takes the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
Simmons against Young. Finney-Smith kicks to Simmons. Over in the corner, Claxton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. He's got 8.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
And now the first time out called here for the Hawks. And a new group in for the Nets. Brendan Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. And Walker subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mills with it. Simmons is there. Shot's good by Mills.
Wow, creating off the bounce is Patty Mills. Nice drive.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Watford. Fires for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Griffin dishes to Bogdanovic. Pass to Capella. Now here's Mills. Guarded by Simmons. Johnson with a screen on Simmons. Johnson down low. Guarded by O'Neal. Johnson can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 3. Outside, Simmons. Going inside. Right block shot. Here's Watford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Watford's got 6.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Walker against Bogdanovic. To the paint. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovic. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovic. Up again. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court for Atlanta, Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. Then it's Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Mills in at the 1 spot. Here's Griffin. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Hawks shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Brooklyn leading by 4. Walker. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Screen by O'Neal. Dinwiddie attacking. Good. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Get loud, fans. On the court, squad.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Johnson with a screen on Walker. Johnson outside. Back to Bogdanovic. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Watford passes to Dinwiddie. There's the pick. He feeds it to Thomas. Passes to Watford. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Watford's got 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Capella sends a screen for Bogdanovic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. That's leading by 6. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
A three from Bogdanovic. Good on the triple. 10 points for him.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Here's Watford, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Back to Mills. The pass to Bogdanovic. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Put that bucket in no time at all. And the Nets lead by 8.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Driving to the basket. Capella inside, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Watford. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks trail by 6. And here's Mills from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Dinwiddie left side. The shot by Watford, no good.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Bogdanovic wide open, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Dinwiddie outside. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Walker. Finney-Smith in the post. Working on Bay. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
And here's Young. He's got 16. That three off the mark. Pass to Watford. Three-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Simmons is out there with Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Johnson, and it's Watford into the 5. So that's the Nets 5. Bridges right side. Pass to Watford. Out to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. The The shot by Watford, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here's Bay. He's covered closely. On its way from Young for two. And again, it's Atlanta.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Simmons. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here's what Jacques Vaughn told his team. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks, David. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. Young goes back up. Murray outside. Bay with the screen from Murray. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bridges a screen on Young. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Hunter. In the corner, Murray with it. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Well, you can count on Murray to push the action and make something happen.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nets?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Dinwiddie wide open. Picked by Finney Smith from outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Johnson. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Inside, here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Murray against Dinwiddie. Young in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Carries it from three-point range. Young's got 21.
Game tightening up. No problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you have to appreciate the confidence that Murray plays with. He's never afraid to take the big shot.
Murray against Bridges. The 3-ball. Drills the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 5.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
The pass to Bay. Back to Young. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Now, here is Young. Bay with the screen for Young. Bay in the post. Finney Smith defending. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. It drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To tie it up. Good. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Pass to Claxton. No good. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Claxton. Takes a three. The three won't fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Young. They've got Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
And he dunks it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating, and that unlocks so many other options for him.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. To the inside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Murray outside. There's the triple. Back to Bay. Young in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Dorian Finney-Smith given the opportunity with a big-time delivery.
Young looking around. Bay with the screen for Young. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And that's just cold-blooded. There, he's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And Johnson is right there.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
In the corner, Bay with it. Back to Young. He kicks to Hunter. Down low. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 38 points.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Into the lane. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Passes to Bay. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Bay. Murray outside. Young against Bridges. And Young, here we go. Bay kicks to Hunter. And there's the pass to Murray. Bay with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Bay. From downtown. A shot off that time. And So it's the Hawks who come out on top. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary